Hey everyone, available 24/7, 366 2.0 here, and today I'm going to be doing the continuation video 2.0 of what is the difference between criticism and critiquing. And so the reason why I'm talking about this more is because I want to. So the next thing, the difference between criticism and critiquing is critiquing is like your own feedback. And criticism can be your own feedback too, but usually when I think of criticism, I think of like people as like a whole, like everybody. But when I think of critiquing, I think of like one individual, which, that's myself. So it's kind of interesting how I can differentiate between criticism and critiquing, because to me, I believe that they are very two different things, and I believe that they are not the same things, because I don't think they are the same things. Especially when you look up their definitions on Google, they're not going to say the same definition. I mean, sure, they're probably going to be similar because, of course, they're similar, but they're not identical. So, when I think about criticism, I think about multiple people. Like, I think of criticism as the audience. That's how I can put it. I think of the criticism as the audience. And basically, that makes sense because criticism can be like, thumbs up, thumbs down, it can be positive comments, it can be negative comments. That's what criticism is all about to me. Like that's what I feel that some things of criticism are about. I mean, and I'm obviously going to say more because I'm making this video. So yeah, so criticism also, like I've said before, there can be good constructive criticism, but then the bad criticism is the destructive criticism. So if that makes sense, to me that makes sense. So what I mean by constructive criticism, what I mean by that is well-mannered criticism, well-mannered feedback. But destructive criticism is, people do the unthinkable and they just say really hurtful and really cruel and mean things to someone else. And it's just not cool because it doesn't make you better. It just actually makes you look worse. So the best thing to do would just to be, if you have bad things to just, be immature about in the comments section, whatever, you may as well just keep them to yourself because that's the best thing that you could possibly do for yourself. So, that's all about criticism though. Now I want to talk more about critiquing. So when I think about critiquing, I think about like myself. Because, my YouTube channel name is called Anonymous Versatile Online Critic for a reason. Not only do I like the way it sounds, but I also like that I have meanings for them. Because, I think it's important that if you make a YouTube channel, that your name should have symbolic meanings and they should mean a lot to you. And so critic means a lot to me because I critique on many topics. I critique about like life. I critique about music autopsies, especially, well mannerly. And I, there's so many things that I critique about. I critique about food. I critique about snacks. There's so many things that I critique about, and so critiquing I see is myself of what I feel and what I think. So, that's really what critiquing is all about. I would just like to say that, again, critiquing and criticism are two completely different things, in my own personal opinion. Criticism is its own lane, and critiquing is its other lane. But they're completely the opposite. I see criticism as subtraction, and I see critiquing as adding, otherwise known as addition. So, and I really think that makes sense how I see criticism and critiquing, So yeah. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I will be posting more new videos on both of my YouTube channels today, so be sure to check out the new YouTube videos in both of my YouTube channels when all of you have the time to do so. And yeah, stay awesome, stay amazing. Take care, everyone. Bye.